Yo, what's poppin', my guys? Rick here, back with a new video. Today I just want to talk about 10 things you shouldn't be doing as a music producer. First thing is, do not send loops to a business email of a music producer. If the producer you're trying to reach out to has an email in the description of their video or the email in the description of the channel, do not use that email to send loops. 9 times out of 10 they'll just end up blocking you and you're not even gonna succeed in getting your loops to them. So what you should do is either look for their Instagram or use that same email to reach out to them to then ask them for their loop email. And I'm also speaking from experience because I've done this before and it did not end out so good. Now with that said, the second thing is, do not send loops or beats to anybody without their consent. You feel me? Because if you're using like email and they block you or report you as spam, you're just hurting your sender reputation. And you might not actually know this now, but in the future when you try to send out future emails to people that actually want you to send them stuff, you're just gonna end up in their spam box because you have a bad sender reputation. Then if you're like me, you probably got multiple channels. That just goes for trial and error because I'm always trying new ways of promoting my videos and my beats and my loops on different channels. So if you have like different type beat channels or you just have channels that you post your music on, what I'm gonna advise you is do not subscribe to your own channels. Do not subscribe to any of your channels. And why is that? Because with how the YouTube algorithm works now, it's like if you post a video, first of all they're gonna recommend it to your current subscribers. Then if your current subscribers engage with that video, then they're gonna push it to more people. But if you're subscribed to your own channel, you won't have time to engage with your video every time you post. So when you neglect your videos as a subscriber, that's just gonna tell YouTube that your subscribers don't like your videos and they're not gonna push out your videos to more people. You're just hurting yourself. So do not subscribe to your own channels. Just unsubscribe if you are subscribed. Again, similar to what I just said in the previous point, do not subscribe to other producers type beat channels. Yeah, you can show love by liking their videos and leaving genuine comments, but do not subscribe to their channels, gang. Because of the fact that you're a producer, you won't be as excited as an artist to see a new upload from that producer. So if they post a beat and you don't click on it and it's been on your homepage like 6 times, that'll tell YouTube that that is not a good beat. Next point, also similar to what I just said, do not comment on producers' beats, be it on any platform, in the hopes of getting love back. They'll see the bullshit from a mile away that you're just trying to get a comment back on your beat. Do not say, oh,
fire beat, bro, take mine too.
That's crazy. Then the 6th point, this one is a little bit cliche, but I just gotta put it in there. Do not make beats or loops to impress other producers. For beats, I feel like it's mostly cliche, but with loops these days, like, do not even like put crazy things. The producers who get attracted to those crazy loops are not gonna make the best beats with those loops. If the melodic components of the beat are way too much, what space are you giving to the artist? Do not submit your beats that have loops for Content ID system. Let me repeat this. Do not submit beats with loops for the YouTube Content ID system. But I got a way of finessing this. You can actually get your beats that have loops or samples in Content ID system. If you want to know exactly how to do that, check out the link in the description. I left a video about that. I did a video like a year ago. It must be popping up in the top right or left corner right now, I don't know, but check out that video. It'll give you more insight on how you can finesse your way with the Content ID system. Next point, do not use a compressor. Hold it. Wait, hear me out. Do not use a compressor if you do not know what you're using it for. Most likely, if you're a beginner, you will not need to use a compressor. Bruh, even the top industry producers at the top, most of them don't use that shit. You only use a compressor if you know what you're actually doing. Do not put it on your chain just to say that you use the compressor now. The next point is, don't send out loops if you're a beginner because you end up hurting your reputation. Chances are right now you're not as good as you will be in like a few months later. If you get known as the guy who sends out bad loops, even if you get that good, people will not want to use your loops just because they know that you're saying bad loops. So what I recommend doing is go to Discord, find Discord channels where you can send loops to. If your loops are good, you should see some feedback, and that should be a sign for you as whether you should send out loops or not. And the last point is, and this is kind of biased to FL users, so I'm sorry if you use another program, bro. Don't just drag in MIDI into an instrument if you're using FL. I'm talking about melody MIDI, not hi-hat or nothing like that. So if the MIDI is not royalty free and you just end up using it, because if you just drag in the MIDI into an instrument, then you later come back into the project, try to find the name of that MIDI, you will not find the name, because FL does not store the name when you drag in the MIDI. So what I suggest is just drag the MIDI to any point on the channel, right, that is not an instrument, so that it opens a new sampler with the name of the MIDI. And those were the tips I have for you guys today. If you liked the video, leave a comment, a like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out the first link in the description. I left you a free sample pack, and peace out.